All right, so you guys are the ones putting on this documentary, the teaser. I encourage everybody to go look at this. But first of all, tell me what prompted you to make a longer form piece about this. We've been talking about it on the show here on Tipping Point for about a year now, but this is good reporting on your guys' part.
Well, thank you. It actually took quite a bit of time and effort to really put it together. We wanted it to be totally factual, no hype. So we actually have the actual language specifically from the curriculum, diagrams, pictures from the actual curriculum. And this is all the way down to the kindergarten level. And I want to warn people right up front, though, where it's going to be debuted August 21st from our website. That's our big debut time. But people need to understand, this is MA. This is for mature audiences only. It's very explicit, very graphic. The sad thing, though, Liz, is that is exactly what children are being exposed to all the way down to the kindergarten level. It's a K through 12 program of total indoctrination, and it's very harmful and very controversial.
It is, and I do want to give some examples, so I'll just give our viewers a little warning here because, and the reason it's important to give examples is because the left accuses anybody on the right of being a prude or being too old-fashioned or not wanting to talk about sex publicly. That's not the case whatsoever. The stuff being taught in this curriculum in California public schools is something parents certainly should be in charge of telling their children, and no kindergartner needs to know about this stuff. So start with the kindergarten curriculum. Start with some of the books that teachers are recommending that your 5-year-old, that's how old kindergartners are, 5 years old, are being encouraged to read.
Yeah, one of them is the Princess Boy, and this is all a story about how a boy decides that he wants to be a girl, that he's really a girl. And it has this nice happy story, and this is what we've seen used already in classrooms where teachers are convincing the children that they could be a boy on the outside, but be a girl on the inside, or a boy on the inside, a girl on the outside, or both, or neither. That is literally what children start off with in kindergarten throughout public schools all throughout the state of California, and it's mandatory, and it gets even worse. They have, as we get into second grade, third grade, there's actually people coming into classrooms saying, you know, I've changed my gender, da-da-da-da-da, this is who I am. And these children, the problem is, you know, obviously we want tolerance for everyone. We want a tolerant society. But the problem is this is something that these kids cannot conceptualize at that age and is very damaging, very dangerous. If a child has gender identity dysphoria, if they're just left alone, studies show that over 85% of them will work through it by the time they reach adolescence, puberty. But if they have this kind of a program, it only exacerbates the confusion, and which is very problematic down the road in terms of depression and 6 times the suicide rate.